Alright, what's going on YouTube? It is QuikSnoopy, and today we're doing another replay commentary. Everyone seems to be enjoying this series, so I am going to keep pushing out videos. And this time it was a new hero I don't think I've done before. We're doing a replay commentary of Bloodseeker. So as usual, if you enjoy this series, please be sure to give a like, share it with your friends, post it on Reddit. Check out my Twitch as well. Link is in the description below, twitch.tv/QuikSnoopy. I will be doing some live streams on there. Continuing, but the international is approaching in a few days, so by the time this video is up, I'm probably in Canada right now, to be honest with you. So I won't be uploading any videos while I'm in Canada, and so I'm trying to get a bunch of videos prepared now. So hopefully that makes sense. Without further ado, let's get into this replay commentary. So starting items, my support gave me 2 tangos. I have an observer ward, and I also have Culling Blade, Stout Shield, and the tangos that I bought. I paused, I don't remember why. I think I was lagging. This might have been the game where I lagged out. No? Okay. So this was a few days ago as well.
30 seconds to battle.
So my starting items are really nice.
At last, the battle begins. First blood. As indeed I am.
Alright, so our Invoker did get first blood. I do talk a lot in all my replay commentaries about this patch and how important it is to really make sure you have a lot of regen, because like having regen in this meta, just like staying in lane longer, is so important. Like this is an Invoker that's probably gonna go. Oh, he already went Extort, right? Because of Sunstrike, so he'll probably go like Quas Extort. But anyways, let's look at his starting items. All he has is like 3 tangos and a Noble Talisman, right? So I can play super aggressive in this lane. Like I have a silence too once I level that up, and thirst is always nice. So like watch how I play and get last hits. So you notice how I pull the creep wave towards me, and I missed that last hit, which is fine. I think I struggled a little bit early on, like in the first minute, or like first creep wave. But after that, I really start to make up for it. So thirst is really nice here. And I go Aquila. That allows me to just like spam blood right if I wanted to. And I don't mind lasting under tower. Like as a Bloodseeker, you have Blood Rage. Are you really concerned about like last hitting under tower? Like I'm 6 last hits, 4 denies. This Invoker is 1-1. So while I missed a few last hits on the first creep wave, look at where the creep equilibrium is now. It's on my side of the river. This Invoker can't do anything at all. I'm out leveling him. So I wait for Wraithband just so I can have like Aquila finished. Or no, I get Ring of Protection, typically is what I do. Or maybe I'll just wait. Like either way, I'm doing fine in this lane and I'm not using any mana. So the only thing that would really help would be Wraithband, but even then I'm last hitting. And what's nice about Bloodseeker is that you get regen off of Blood Rage, so I can kind of just stay at like this point where like I haven't used any regen at all. So being able to not use regen and stay in lane longer is really important. So I probably was paying a little bit of attention to the Twitch chat when this game was going on. So
Wow.
It's still a good replay commentary game nonetheless. So I deactivate Aquila. I don't really want to push the wave, although I guess I could have. Because I do have the 1 blood right now. And that'll push the wave.
Patience from Zoe. You're a goddamn hero!
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
And here we go. You see how I have 5 times the amount of denies and 14 times more denies and last hits than this Invoker. Like, just look at the ratio on the left side of the screen. It's actually insane. I'm 2 levels higher than this Invoker. You can see I start playing a little bit more aggressive now. Like, I had full mana, so there's no reason not to. Like, look, okay, I could have not used Blood right, but my mana regen with the Arcane Aura and just the Aquila in general is like 3.3 is what I have right now. So that 100 mana is easily regained back. Like, I'm not worried about losing it. Although, like, I will need mana when I get Blood right, but even then, that's only 200. So. And, like, while I could have probably killed Invoker, if he has a single point and, like, Wex, then he'll just go, like, Ghost Walk. So here's the Rupture. Silence. Let me see, actually. Does he have a point in... He doesn't have a point in Wex. So yeah, he just went straight Quas Exort. I play an Invoker a little bit differently, but yeah, so he has 400 health now. I've literally almost doubled that. Not really sure.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Oh yeah, so they send the Omni Knight mid. And so I forced a rotation, right? So like even that's fine. And I used 1 Tango. I've used 1 Tango in the whole 5 minutes of being in this lane. So I'm definitely doing fine on regen, I'd say. And I'm still 2 levels higher than Invoker. But Invoker hasn't left the lane, and neither have I. So those denies really... Like 38 last hits and 20 denies in 5 minutes is actually insane. Invoker has 9 last hits at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And a 1 deny at 5 minutes. And I have 23. That's like 23 times more than he has. Kind of insane. So I have Rupture again, right? So I waited for Treads. And I think I wanted to put Treads in Backpack. Like, I should be moving Treads here. I end up killing the Invoker anyways. That's okay, I still have a shared Tango. And a ward.
Dominating! On edge!
And then I could have turned Aquila on here to maybe push. If I go top and get Arcane anyways. To think I have 5 times more last hits than this Invoker. Like, he has 10, I have 55. I don't know, this is just insane. But you gotta look at how I won the lane, too. Like, I have way more regen than this Invoker does. And I have way more items and net worth. So I can continue to play aggressive here. I didn't have any detection for him. So this game would actually allow me to go Radiance. And it'd be nice against the Invoker and the Dragon Knight, because the Dragon Knight has a lot of armor, and like magic damage would really help out against a high armor hero. But they also have Clinks who's Invis. So if any, like, they have Clinks and Invoker, like 2 heroes that can go Invis, right? So if they're Invis and they're standing next to me with Radiance, they're just gonna take damage. So I don't really care. Like, it's so good. And I tell my team I'm ganking top, which I say before I don't like doing, but I have a double damage, right? So I gotta make exceptions. And there's a level 4 Clinks and I'm level 9. I have no idea where Clinks went, because he can't move. Oh, he moved back there.
Dyer's top tower needs
Wow.
some friends.
Same as you, middle tower is under attack. Fortified structures can't be breached.
I could
So this Invoker gets free farm for a little bit while I just cut the wave. And I can TP back anyways.
Dyer's top tower is about to take the plunge. Dyer's top tower is under attack.
So I guess, like, being mid, I have to think, what do I need to do for my team right now? And of course I want to take this mid tower, because if I let Invoker just free farm, he can take the tower easily, even though he's under farmed, just with like Forge Spirit and Alacrity. I go for the 6 armor talent because they have a lot of like physical damage carriers. Like, you look at heroes like the Dragon Knight can do physical damage. The Klings can do a little bit of physical and magical. Or I'm sorry, just physical. I didn't realize Syrian arrows were physical. So yeah, they do have a lot of physical damage. And I think our team is good against that. I mean, they also have Invoker and Omni Knight, which do magical and pure. Alright, yeah, this is pure.
Dyer's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Oh, so I'll rewind that. Stand by.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
So look at his health.
Is about to take
1,
the
2, 2 hits and he's dead.
Dyer's top
That's
tower
kind of insane.
needs some friends. Dyer's top
Same
tower
as you,
has
Tie
fallen.
Walker. Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
Like a
But I mean, if the Omni Knight goes Radiance, which he won't, because this game probably won't even go that long, then he would have the magical damage that's referencing.
middle tower
And I should have gotten Elasted on that tower too. So here you can see I just like rush Radiance because I'm doing so well at farm. And I just go to the jungle. I'll fast forward through this. I go jungle and then I should be
Dyer's
going
bottom tower is under attack.
back to lane.
Dyer's bottom tower is about to flounder.
And my team is fighting and I'm like, they don't need me to participate in fights, right?
Dyer's bottom tower
My team is doing just fine without me. We're 12 kills, 13 kills, and they've only killed us once on the enemy team. Who did they kill, actually? Yeah, they killed our silencer. So, realistically, the fact that our silencer is getting intelligence from killing the enemy team
Dyer's middle tower
makes them
is
stronger.
under pressure.
And we actually just lost a support Crystal Maiden, so...
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
My team doesn't need me in fights, and instead I can just like pressure other lanes, which is nice. I kind of think of playing mid as like playing Broodmother now, right? You just stay in your lane and don't move. And I've only ganked once, right? I ganked top once.
That was questionable at the best.
So here comes the Rupture again. Bloodright. He used Guardian Angel. So I'm playing defensively. And then I go back and try and get the kill. Easy. I don't know what else to say, really. Like, I have Sacred Relic at 13 minutes, and then Radiance I'll have in, like, another minute or two. $100 last hits at 13 minutes. That is playing to win right there. I have more denies than the Invoker has last hits.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
So I have Rupture again, but we don't have a lot of vision here, and come to find out that there's like 4 mid techies, Invoker, Omni Knight, Clinks.
Invisibility.
The 016 Dragon Knight, I don't even know if I've killed him once this game, is asking if I'm a Divine player. So, again, if I can get Rupture off right here. We didn't do a whole lot because of the Omni Knight repel. So yeah, Radiance at like 15 minutes. I get Raindrop and Clarity, because those are just nice to have, I think, at this point in the game. The extra mana and like the magic damage that you can defend from too. It's just a good like 6 slot item. So I have Rupture in 8 seconds. Our Ursa's getting kills. Diving towers.
Middle tower is under pressure. Dire's middle tower.
I use the Clarity. Put Raindrop in my inventory. I should Rupture him. There it is.
This'll come in handy.
So pretty much like the other team just has to stay in their base because there's not a whole lot they can do. At this point we have such a huge advantage. So I do go and farm the jungle a little bit so I can build Sanj and Yasha. So I go top. I think we choose not to fight this. I can't remember. Yeah, we don't fight this. Instead, we just run back.
Dyer's bottom tower is about to flounder. Just drowned. I was practicing my back.
So here comes Rupture, Blood Right, and I just stand next to him. Because I know he's here and the Radiance is going to do a lot of burn damage. And then he dies.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
I do a lot of tower damage too.
Throw a line to Radiant's middle tower.
It's Dyer's bottom tower, just like your ships.
All wands will break.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. Dyer's bottom tower has fallen.
I mean, I have enough for Yasha, which is nice for the movement speed. And of course the agility. But I think like at this point, literally the other team is stuck in their base. So they probably have mines here. But I jump in.
Is about to flounder.
And the Invoker calls GG at 19 minutes.
Dyer's bottom tower is about to flounder.
Wow! Wow! What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
Dyer's bottom tower won't last long.
Very cool of you.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Even though he calls GG, he still stun strikes.
Withstand the tide.
Sunstrike hits our silencer. So he gave up, but he's continuing to try. I never understand why people do that. So Blood Riot, Radiance.
Dyer's bottom barracks have fallen.
Like stabbing fish in a barrel.
Dyer's bottom barracks are under attack. Dyer's bottom barracks have fallen.
A team that gives up their barracks earns no wrong.
Our supports have more farm than their carries right now. I don't know. This game is kind of a meme. I don't understand how people let this happen. Like, how do people let this game go this much out of control? And it was only like 19 minutes and they were surrendering. So I have Sanjin Yasha, which is nice. Waiting for mines. I almost die, actually. I knew there was mines there, but... Now I TP top to defend. And get my health back. And of course the bounty runes.
Double damage.
So I end up going for a heart here just because it helps against like the mines. And it makes me even more tanky. But like there's just no way they kill me here. I'm level 17, their mid is 13. We have dust. I didn't need to use rupture there. I guess I just did it out of habit. I don't know. It is like literally 60-second cooldown, so that just gives me more time to continue farming heart and attack shrine.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Dire have the spyglass at hand.
So I think we try and get a kill mid here. Now that I have Rupture again. So I Rupture the Invoker. Global Silence comes out. And we end up just running back because like they are defending. I don't understand why. Like if they gave up, they're just still like they're prolonging, I guess, like the end of the game. Because in my opinion, like once you have that mentality where you give up, then you like lose the game. So I think this game was over when they gave up, to be honest. But now it appears they're still trying. Not really sure what happened here.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Oh, and it's amazing.
So here's Rupture again. Clinks is dead.
Yes! I'm gonna make a fortune!
You're a goddamn hero!
Patience from Zoe.
For you.
Very cool of you.
You almost had that.
So I mean the other team's like not letting us in, so we're just gonna stay outside their base and yeah. I mean, this is kind of where the game is going. I do a lot of walking just because like we literally are farming their entire jungle. I'm curious, what is this win probability graph? Yeah, we're at 100%. So Rupture comes out. Another kill.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
So I finally finished Heart, and that's being brought to me.
Is under pressure. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is drowning.
And then taking, of course, the middle tower and Lane of Racks. Clinks dies.
Dire structures are fortified.
And I go for Divine Rapier.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Double kill.
Dyer's middle barracks might fall.
It's a spout of violence.
Dyer's middle barracks are under attack.
Here's how Dyer's middle barracks fall.
So my teammate goes running in.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack. Dyer's middle barracks have fallen.
That set their game plan adrift.
That shut you up.
No sorceries avail. Oh, vial of order. Heed to
So of course here comes Rupture again. And yeah, like, I don't know.
Dyer's top tower.
I just think that
The plunge.
having our supports have more farm than the enemy team carries.
Dyer's top tower is under
I
attack.
don't understand how this remotely comes close to happening.
Dyer's top tower is about to take the plunge. Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Killing spree!
Dyer's top tower is about to take the plunge.
the armor of omniscience.
And of course Rupture.
Is about to take the plunge.
I think I dived at base for this actually. Yeah. I don't know, that's just crazy.
Is gone. Someone should help Dyer's top barracks. Dyer's top barracks are under attack.
I could blood right here.
Wave against Dyer's top barracks.
Oh yeah, my Crystal Maiden said he wanted a 1v1 Invoker. So I just stood here.
Dyer's
And my Radiance actually got the kill.
pressure.
But I mean, our support just soloed the enemy mid. Is actually a higher level too. And has more farm. That's crazy.
Dyer's top barracks have fallen.
I draw Wormblade once more from its scabbard.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Killing spree!
Dyer's ancient is under attack.
And yeah, I think this is the end of the game right here.
Are scanning for enemy.
Killing spree! Double kill!
Dyer's ancient is under attack.
Good thing ancients don't scream.
Alright. So, this game was 32 minutes and 14 seconds. 53 kills to 10 kills. Their Invoker died the least amount on the enemy team, but it was still more than anyone on our team. Our support had 1 death. Our support actually did more damage to enemy heroes than Invoker did. Our entire enemy team actually did more damage to enemy heroes than Invoker did. Invoker didn't do any building damage, so of course our team does more building damage than Invoker. I don't know, man. I have a lot of questions when I look at this game. I think that this net worth graph doesn't even show justice. That's a 43,000 gold net worth lead. I mean, let's compare, like, here's me to the entire enemy team. Were they ever close? You know? Especially compared to Invoker, like, that is I had 3 times the amount of net worth he had. And when you look at last hits, I had 228. I don't know, man. I personally do not understand any of this at all. I mean, everyone on our team had more denies than the Invoker. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you it's the best slot I know. It's not a game that I am playing.